So sometimes I get asked the question, what do I do with all these extra little pieces of paracord that I've got? These are just, extras that I cut off from not using the ends from a piece of, or from a bracelet. So today I'm just going to show you what I do with one of these, and I'm going to call this the coral snake. Basically red, black, and stripes of yellow make the coral snake. Burgundy, or actually a little bit darker red than this, would be perfect for this purpose. But I'm just gonna use red, black, and yellow for now. So I'm just gonna take one of these ends and singe it just a little bit, and then just kind of make it almost into a point, just so it goes through the paracord a little bit easier. And what this is going to do might be kind of hard to see, but I'm going to start it here at this black spot here, and it's basically just going to run on the top and then run around the inside part of the bracelet. But it's going to go from here and it's going to cross to the one directly after it, this black loop here. And then what we're going to do is on the back side we're going to skip one. So we started here, we're going to skip this one, and then we're going to run it up through here and across. So you're going to do one, skip one, do one, skip one, all the way down. So to start this, take your needle nose, your forceps. If you have fids would work really well for this purpose. And I'm just going to pull this through. Now make sure you leave 3 or 4 inches on the end of this, because you're gonna, once this is tightened up, you're going to cut this and singe it. Just go to this side, same thing. Pull that nice and tight. Alright, then you're gonna do the same thing, but instead of going to the next one, you're going to skip that one. Oh, I got caught on the paracord there. Now the paracord that I have sitting here, this is what I believe this is the desert camo, and then also behind it is the ACU. Both of these are in our military collection, which is on BoredParacord.com. They come in 10, 25, and 10, 25, 50, and 100 feet sections. This would also be a really good one, like if you're doing bracelets for like a sporting team and they've got 3 colors, like the Falcons. Like this would be a good example for like the Falcons or the Chicago Bulls. You could put a little white stripe down in there too, because most teams, they have white, but then they have 2 other colors. So this would be a good purpose for that also. And this gives you about an extra 1.5 to 2 feet of paracord also. So we're just going to skip one, go to the next one. Real basic. Now if you're unsure of how to do the cobra pattern, which is this basic bracelet pattern here, make sure you check out my channel. The first one, my very first video, it's horrible, was on how to do the Cobra. I did do a remake of it too, so you can find that in there. I think it's an all gray. I think I used all gray on that one. Actually, I've got it right here. I don't know if I can get it off of here. Yeah, here's the here's the second one. That's the second one I've done. The video was done in that. So just look for the picture of this gray bracelet, and that'll show you exactly what to do if you're unsure of how to make the Cobra weave. When you get about halfway, that's a good time to go back and try and tighten up all this. I've been kind of tightening as I go, but the back side, usually you get a little bit of play in there, so you just want to tighten all that up. And you'll be surprised you can pull out about 3 inches. Alright. So there's that. And we're going to go down through here. There. And this should be the last one right here. If you want a pair of these pliers, these are also available on the website. They're pretty cheap as far as price goes, and they work great. They're spring loaded. And we also have, there's also forceps on there. And then we also have these. These are a little cheaper ones, but they work just as good. They're spring loaded too. They're the same length as the Comfort Grip. All of them work real well. The nice thing with the forceps is that they have teeth on them, so they clamp on and they can lock in place, which is nice if you're working in somewhere where you really got to tug to pull them through. Okay, and the final step on this is just to cut these ends off. Singe them down. Normally I would tell you to use the lower part of the flame on this, but since it's right in with the black, it's not a big deal if it turns black because it'll kind of match its surrounding. Normally I would say use the low part of the flame, so you just kind of liquefy everything. That one turned out pretty good. And do the same thing with this other side here. I was watching something on the Discovery Channel about the outdoors, and they were talking about different kinds of snakes, and I saw the coral snake on there. That's where I got the idea to do this. Not exactly like a coral snake, but it kind of gives you the idea. Turned out pretty decent. Like I said, this would be great for like sports teams, to add a little stripe of white in there. But I hope you enjoyed this tutorial, and if you don't mind, please hit that subscribe button. I've got all kinds of videos coming out. Thank you.